to Matchday 4 of the FFL, and the first match we have here today is Banfield versus Spurs. Owen versus Cameron, and Banfield in a good form at the moment, Spurs not so much. So we've got Banfield, who are currently in second, who had a really good start to the season. Spurs in 12th had their first points last match day. Here's the Banfield lineup, unchanged from the last game, which was a 3-0 win over Raed. Comfortable win for Banfield. And like I said, Spurs picked up their first win last match day against Taawoun, surprisingly, and unchanged squad from Cameron here today, unsurprisingly. And Banfield kick us off here in the first game. But it's Tottenham, and he's tackle really. Gomez pushing forward, finds Robin. Robin goes back to Fidel, Kagawa, Bonucci, to Moreno. Gomez, back to Moreno. Trying to find Fardy, I think that is, but Saul cleared it away. Saul scored a goal last week. It's Mavel. Evo picks up the ball, finds Koke, and Cabrace losing the ball there. Gomez now pushing forward, finding Moreno. Good turn from Moreno. Off the ball as well. Kagawa. Kagawa loose pass from Kagawa. And Cabrace pushing forward now. Finds Suso. Suso goes back to Koke. Carvajal. Saul to Diffridge. We will find Ibra. Koke back to Ibra. Koke will find Carvajal. If it's in, comes with Gomez, and it's going to go for a corner. First corner of the game. Ibra is on 2 goals so far this season. That's his name, Golden. Banfield. So we're going to get sheet done. I've had no time recently. Koke shoots comes with Gisela. I've had no time recently, but I will get some kind of score sheet graphic thingamajig done on the table, so it shows people who sort of scores and assists and stuff. So I hadn't had time to go on to doing it yet. Had a very busy couple of weeks, so. Oh, and then Golan has a header and it's saved by Szczesny. Yeah, I'll get it done. I have a bit of time. Saul now on the ball. We'll find Cabrace. Ibra to Dembele, shoots with a good save from Szczesny. It's been all Banfield so far. Spurs had a bit of pressure in like the first 10 minutes, but it seems to be all Banfield, and there's a weak corner there from Koke, I think it was. Suso. Tackled by Fardy. Gomez to Kagawa, back to Gomez. Fidel to Gomez. Wobbin to Kisera. Wobbin. Fardy. Wobbin. Oh, Gomez, sorry. Gomez. There. Fidel. There you go. Kagawa. Wobbin. Fardy. Gomez. They can find Moreno. I've put the ball in, comes off Suso, tries again, he actually gets the ball in this time, and Andy Watson will head it away. Outrageous attempt there from Fidel. Just been blocked. Jamie Vardy now. Dishridge. Cleared by Banfield, then going to Cabarets. Ibra. Koke, back to Ibra, back to Koke. Back to Ibra, back to Koke. Cabarets. Over the top to find Dembele. Puts in first time, and Ibra goes to Foddy, and Jesus clears it away. Then Golden. Out wide to Carvajal. Tackle by Fidel. Gomez. Goes back to Fidel. Then Golden get him into the ball back for Banfield, so he gets it to Ibra as well. Carvajal. Then Golden. Cabrace forward to Suso, who's offside. Just wandered offside there. Tom can breathe a little bit of sigh relief. I thought no, Koke went the ball back for Banfield. Ibra trying to find Dembele, but Caliguri will cut it out. Caliguri played the Fidel. Wobbin. Fidel. Caliguri. Tackled by Dembele. Caliguri throws it to Wobbin. Fidel. Good ball forward to Fardy. Gomez. Fardy. Moreno. So we had an interaction with the mother. Oh yeah, but well, Gomez has a shot and it's saved by Castiles. There's a Carvajal had a outrageous shot at goal. And I was muted. He was won the ball back for Banfield. Dembele. Suso shoots some outrageous range and Szczesny makes a good save. Koke heads it to Dembele, and that's the end of the half. And it's a tight game than I expected. I was expecting Banfield to come out the blocks and take full advantage of this game. Definitely have a goal by now as well, but Turner have done well to stand their ground. Had a few chances themselves as well. Sure, the second half we might see a goal hopefully. I know Banfield are definitely hungry for it. Excuse me. Well, Trigelson for Kagawa at half time for Spurs. As Saul intercepts the ball and we'll find Andy Robertson, who releases Dembele away. Paul was open for Dembele. That post ball and Moreno's there to head it away. And Triguel also headed towards Gomez. Gets there with Fidel. Koke's got a foot on that ball and then Fidel. Jamie Vardy's kept the ball as well. It's a lovely ball from Fidel to find Kisera, who put it past Szczesny. Tottenham were finding the form they had last season. Finally. Kisera putting the ball past, I said Szczesny, didn't I? Castiles. Castell's in goal, not Chesney. But yeah, Casero put the ball past Castell's in goal. Putting Tottenham ahead against the one to play, I'd say. A good counter attack from Spurs, and yeah, Spurs for themselves now 1-0 up. So Casero finding or helping Tottenham find the form that they had last season to win the league and the cup. See if Banfield can get into it, not if dribbling like that from Dembele. Diffridge. Dembele to Ebo. Koke to Suso shoots, and it's easy catch for Chesney to make. Robin will head it down to Caligari. Vidal. Koke will tackle him and then go into Diffridge. Saul will loose touch from Saul. Vardy, good tap from Carvajal. Vardy wins it back. Robin forward to Trigueros. Suso, a good interception there. Bonucci tackled. Ibra. Moreno to Robin. Moreno. Vardy, Robin. Moreno's wandered offside, it seems. It'll be a double substitution here for Banfield. Oh, for Tottenham actually. Really ain't coming on for Suso. Double substitution for Spurs. Wanyama and Haps coming on for Robin and Moreno. Like Cameron looking to a secure the lead here. Bring in a fresh left back and Wanyama on, who's a beast in midfield. Shit footballer, but a beast in midfield. And here's Wanyama on the ball now, playing it to Casero, goal scorer. Okay, he will tackle him and play the ball back to Andy Orton. Ebo to Cabrace, Ebo and Golan trying to play it to Cabrace, but it comes off the Spurs player. Be cleared away by Jesus. Diffridge will hit it to Nangolan. Koke with a lovely ball to find Dembele. Just took an awful touch Dembele and it gets cleared away. And Banfield about 20 minutes left to grab an equaliser here. Wanyama to Haps, back to Wanyama. Jamie Vardy forward to Gomez. Trigueros, Gomez. Saul. Wanyama will intercept Vardy to Gomez. Trigueros forward to Caligari, shoots when he's offside. Got Deli Eddy coming off a Cabrace for Banfield. Diffridge with the free kick will find Deli Eddy. And then Golan losing the ball actually. Gomez losing the ball himself to Rionegro. Carvajal. Rionegro. Then Golan. Deli Eddy to Koke. Ibra to Dembele. Dembele pushing forward here. Got inside, puts it back post. Rionegro plays it inside to Deli Eddy, who will score. Lovely play there from Banfield. And Deli Eddy, of all people, the lizard face himself will grab the equaliser. Maybe Deli Eddy might get a start in the next game following that goal. Lovely play again from Banfield to make the goal. Banfield looking to get another, it seems. Rionegro Koke. Inside to Nainggolan. Robertson, lovely ball to Ibra, and what a bit of play there from Banfield again. Ibra gets his third of the season, and a lovely play again from Banfield, like I just said. And what a spell of like 5 minutes or so for Banfield. Then going and plays out wide to Robertson. Lovely chip through ball to Ibra, who has the spectacular finish on the volley in true Ibra style. There to Zlatan. Putting it past Szczesny in goal. Making it 2-1 to Banfield. And Banfield showing definitely early contenders to be one of the top teams in the season. Definitely challenge for the league title here. For play like that. Turn the game on its head within a space of 5 or so minutes. Ibra heads it to Nainggolan. They'll win the ball after a tussle. Trigueros, Vardy, Wanyama. Trigueros. Fidel out wide to Caligo. Gisela, try chance free for Tottenham. Ball comes in, Carvajal head away. Jesus to Caliguri, Fidel to Wanyama. Gisela puts it in again, and Saul will head away, and that should be it. Yep. And Banfield with a very good win there against Spurs, who were looking to find their form, but it's been put to bed already. That man there, Ibra, doing well to carry his team through. Banfield 7 shots, 7 on target, fair play. And Ibra will take man of the match as well. An 8.7. Robinson with an 8.6 as well. We'll move on to the next game now, which is Bohemian. Take on Taawoun. AJ versus D. We've got Bohemian in 14th place, Taawoun in 7th. Used to Bohemian lineup unchanged from the last game, which they lost to Ajax. Lost 2-1 to Ajax. A good game actually. And it's the Taawoun lineup. Change formation for when they lost to Spurs. So it's a 4-3-3 now. Aspilicueta makes his debut finally for Taawoun at left back. Then the others are right back. Fabinho, Pro and Nakata making up midfield, and Son, Haller and Mahrez making up the front three.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
It's game 2 underway. Excuse me. It's Duffy. You had an amazing performance last night for Brighton. Against Spurs, I must say. Rugani forward to Dembele. Dembele to Fred. Morata. Figure out why he does. Duffy puts it in. Felipe will cut it out. Lovely ball forward to Morris. Morris moves in back post and Valencia will head it away ahead of Son. And Julian Jose heads it to Pereiro. Fabinho. Fabinho. Nakata. What a goal from Nakata. Got dropped in the last game for Payet. And he's shown Steve today what he can do. Lovely goal from Nakata. Gets a 1-2 from Fabinho and takes it first time, and a lovely side-footed finesse shot past Jordan Pickford into the back of the net. Nakata with his first goal of the season.
Would the owner of a silver hatchback with the registration GR21LJJ please contact your nearest security guard? Thank you.
Fred receives the ball, but it's held by Nakata. Fabinho to Felipe. Aspilicueta. Lovely ball down the wing to find Son. Nakata's Son. Aspilicueta. Goes back to... oh no, it's Dembele's cut it out. Dembele. Good ball in, but Marquinhos will cut it out. Marquinhos, Pereiro, Fabinho, out left to Aspilicueta. Nakata, a lovely ball to Son. Haller, Son. Son will lose the ball. No, you won't. You keep the ball against Valencia. Nakata hits it or plays it to Haller. Haller's lost the ball to Company. Aspilicueta will play it to Fabinho. Haller lays off to Nakata, shoots, and it's a good save from Pickford. And Nakata looking to get 2. Duffy just playing out of play, throwing the pressure from the outer in players. It was Mahrez and Dani Alves, I think. That's what him. Here's Dani Alves, turns back, turns again. Mahrez playing it to Dani Alves, out to Mahrez. In, and it's Valencia who kicks it away. Aspilicueta pick it up, play to Pereiro. Nakata keeps the ball, loses it to Dembele though, gets tackled. Felipe Anderson releases Morata, who releases Dembele. He's got 2 players to his right. He finds Valencia with a lovely through ball. It's a good ball in, but Hidaki will come and collect easily enough. Rolls out to Aspilicueta. Dani Alves. Inside to Nakata. Out right to Dani Alves. Mahrez. Loose pass there from Dani Alves. Juan Mata now to Valencia, back to Mata. Fred playing it forward to Valencia. There's a good ball in again, and Dani Alves again will head it away. Mahrez come back to pick it up. Fabinho. Pereiro. Out left to Aspilicueta, who will come inside to find Nakata, who goes out wide to Son. Haller to Fabinho. Nakata, Haller, Nakata. Back to Haddo shoots, and I thought that was in. I was gonna say then that's two, but no, Haddo puts it wide. Lucky there from Nakata. Had to take the first time, and it curls away. Nakata not pleased. Listen, I feel like Nakata, but I don't care. Like I said in the first season, any legends and whatnot I have to make will not look like their actual selves. And for that I apologise, but I'm not very good with game phases, so. Valencia on the ball now, puts it in. Marquinhos with a shit clearance, I should say. Then Bailey will pick the ball up, play it back from Mata. Bailey forward to Morata. Valencia puts it in. Asper with a good block. Marquinhos to Fabinho.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a
Switching the play, and Duffy will beat Mowers in the air, so. Actually gone out for a throw into Taawoun. Then the others inside to Fabinho. Nakata will let it go through his legs. Hadar, heavy touch, and that's 3.5 here. Yeah, he is. Taawoun finding the form. Should have got him into 4th place until the last game. Oh, what a stretch that was, I needed that. Yeah, Taawoun going to half time here. 1-0 up. Bohemian yet to have a shot yet. I've put some good, decent crosses in, but cleared away by the Taawoun defence. Taawoun here to kick us off here. Son to Nakata to Hello. Oh, loose pass there. Morata to Dembele. Dembele through to Duffy, who finds Felipe Anderson. Comes off Dani Alves. Fabinho to Nakata. Fabinho to Moes. Fabinho, Moes. Fabinho. Dani Alves. Fabinho to Pereira. Forward to Moes. Moes inside to no one. Matter gets in the way of that. Morata to Felipe Anderson. Got space here on the left hand side. Being chased down by Dani Alves, and you tackle him and keep the ball in play. Experienced Dani Alves there. Felipe trying to find Son, and does. Nakata plays back to Fabinho, who will play a fantastic ball to Moes. Duffy's there to intercept. Then Dembele will get it back from Felipe Anderson. Duffy inside to Felipe Anderson, back to Duffy. Raed to Morata. Felipe Anderson. Morata. Morata puts the ball in, and it's Raed and Jose, and Raed and Jose will head it past Sadaki. And Raed and Jose is second of the season. Getting the ball from an unlikely source, being Morata of all people. Putting the ball in. And Raed and Jose beating Fabinho. Running it past Sadaki. It might have been on a goal actually, I'm not too sure. Nope, it's been given to Jose. Yes, Raed and Jose second in the season. And Bohemians find themselves back in the game. Let's see what Taawoun can do. Hara. Moves the ball back. Nakata. We'll find Moes. We're trying to find Pereira there, but it's been cleared away. Got a substitution going on for both teams here. Got Keita going off for Raed, who was at very wondrous last season for Steve. And Nakata's going off for Takor. He's Takor. Either way, he's on the ball now. That wire to Moes. Heavy touch, and Duffy's got that covered and will kill it out for a throw-in. Daniel Alves with the throw in it. Find Mahrez trying to touch it on Duffy, and Duffy read that well. To Daniel Alves out wide. Inside to Fabinho. The call back to Fabinho. Fabinho tries to shoot and he comes off bodies. Then Belly to Rionegro. Morata to Keita. Keita with a lovely ball forward to Duffy. Felipe Anderson comes off Dani Alves and Hideki will smother that. Haller to Fabinho. Pereira to Decor. Back to Fabinho. Decor. Pereira. Decor. Pereira. Haller. Alves. All passes have gone, he cut out quite well. Keita. Out wide to Mata, who will find Dembele. Jose to Felicio. Oh, yawn for me. Acrobatic clearance there from Dani Alves. Haller to Decor. Pereira. Out left to Son. Pereira. Son. Pereira back to Son. Yeah, playing on game here, Son and Pereira. Son holds off the I think it's Mata. Fantastic Pereira, but to be tagged by Valencia. Son looking to win the ball back and can't. But Mata's been hassled all out of play. Could be a substitution here for Taawoun. It's Alcacer coming on for Haller. Let's book her inside to Fabinho. Son. Good play there from Valencia playing off Son, force the throw in for Bohemian. Company. Valencia heavy touch, but Alcacer eventually tackling him and win the ball back for Taawoun. And a corner for Taawoun with another substitution corner for them as well. It's Bawami coming on for Son. Bawami on the transfer list for Taawoun, he's up for sale. Trying to show that he can fight for his position in the club, I guess. Mahrez with the corner. Mata will head it away, and he's fast Bawami. Decor. Alcacer back to the Decor. Alcacer. Fabinho inside to Mahrez, back to Fabinho, back to Mahrez. Mahrez shoots, comes off Company. Shoots again, another block from Company, and it will bounce very rightfully into the hands of Pickford. Keita. Tackled by Dani Alves. Pereira. Lovely ball forward to Mahrez. And puts the ball in, but there's nobody there. Company will clear, and he's far as Fabinho. Mahrez. Fabinho. Pereira. Balled in. And it's a wasted chance. It's the end of the game, it's a draw. Well done, draw for Bohemian. Probably points lost for Taawoun. AJ will be more than happy with his team performance today. Steve, I'm not so much. One shot, one target, 6 shots for Taawoun. Yeah, definitely points lost for Taawoun there. Man of match will go to think Nakata, no, Fabinho. Fabinho got an 8.6. If Fabinho takes an 8.6, beating Nakata with an 8.5. We'll move on to the next game here. So I try to fix my notebook, which I've accidentally broken. There we go, fixed. Cool. Next game. Cool. We see the lads from Germany, Spence and his lads at Dortmund, take on Roach's Raed. In a interesting game, because Roach will either win or get thrashed at the moment, and Dortmund are only looking to get 0-0 draws for the whole season, it seems. So 3 games played so far. Dortmund, all of Dortmund's games have been 0-0 draws. Roach has won, or Raed's team, or Roach's team Raed, won one game 1-0, then they lost 3-0 and 5-0. So here's a Dortmund lineup, unchanged from their last 0-0 draw. There's one change for Raed, and it'll be another injury for Raed. Julian Draxler got injured in the last game, meaning that Lukaku's come back into the team up front. Aspas is now on the left hand side instead of the right hand side. I really think Roach needs to look into the free agents pool and just buy a winger, just a free agent winger, just for a bit of backup, so you can leave Aspas up front with Martinez. Maybe, you never know, Lukaku might grab a goal here and surprise Roach and let him know that he needs to be playing up front. Here's Lukaku playing it forwards to Aspas. De Jong puts it in Kozlov, Solinki and Berkey will catch the deflected ball. Christensen to Digne. Rudiger, Digne. Feigl, tied to Selinski. Rudiger. Kimmich. Forward to Pulisic. Gonna get tackled by Aspas here. De Jong goes back to Jarstein, who keeps his place surprisingly. Kimmich with a powerful header forwards and Chimera will head it back. Selinski to Hazard. Rudiger to Hazard. Kimmich to Hazard. Pulisic. De Jong with an interception and Illuminati with a clearance. Rudiger to Kimmich. Selinski to Feigl. Hazard. Feigl to Digne. Neves with a good interception. Gnabry. Neves. Illuminati forward to Martinez. Lovely ball from Martinez through to Gnabry. He's going to get there as well. Comes with Digne and Christensen will clear. Digne will head it on to Forsberg. Forsberg now went down the wing. Feigl back to Forsberg, and Forsberg's got space here. Exactly the quickest players, but Hazard through to Jovic, who's trying to find Feigl and does. And Jarstein with a good save. And Pulisic does another fantastic save from Jarstein, stopping Dortmund from scoring their first goal of the season. But Dortmund come again. It's Pulisic and it's gone way over the bar. What a save from Jarstein. Goal line technology showing that the ball didn't go in. Gnabry to Neves. Bartra. De Jong forward to Aspas. Mendy to Neves. Neves to Gnabry. Martinez. Gnabry with a heavy touch. Someone gets to keep the ball and puts it in Aspas, and it's a free header for Aspas, and he should have at least challenged Berkey and go with it, but just put it just over. Berkey played it to Kimmich out on the right side. Kimmich to Christensen. Kimmich to Zielinski. Pulisic. Kimmich to Hazard. Weigl, Forsberg, Jovic. Goes of Bartra, and it should be going full through to Jostein. De Jong finds Neves just, but Zielinski's there to tackle him, following the pressure on Pulisic. Hazard to Jovic. Forsberg. Bartra does well to tackle Forsberg. Lukaku heads it to Martinez, but Weigl will win the ball back. Hazard. Forsberg. Whips it in. Chimera will head it away. Lukaku to Martinez. Forsberg. He's off, trying to lay off to Jovic, but intercepted. Hazard to shoot, it's Jostein with another great save. Jostein keeping Raed in it at the moment, showing why he was my keeper of the pre-season. De Jong playing it to Neves. Aspas to Lukaku. Mendy to Gnabry. Lukaku back to Gnabry. Tap by Forsberg. It's been cleared away. Pulisic. Hazard. Pulisic. Puts it in, and Bartra will head it away. Martinez. Jovic, laying off to Zielinski. Weigl to Zielinski, back to Weigl. Weigl will shoot, comes off two players, and Mendy will clear away. Been a good half for Dortmund. It shows there 6 shots, 5 on target. Raed with 1 shot, and he being off target. Aspas header early in the half. But this is definitely Dortmund's game to win. Going from the first half performance, they're looking to actually score a goal. Should be a start as well. Let's see if they can actually go ahead and do that in his half. Best chance, they're probably the best. They played well in the last game actually, to be fair. But this game they're definitely on it. There's a good ball in, but March was going to clear that away. Weigl. Digne. Forsberg. Good turn from Forsberg. Hazard. Jovic. Hazard laying it off to Weigl. Jovic, good block from Mendy, and there's another chance. Dortmund. Mendy to Neves. Digne to Feigl. Rüdiger. Digne, Hazard. Digne. Hazard. Gnabry with a tackle. Finds Otamendi. Neves to Illumendi. Forward from Gnabry now. Good ball in, and Rüdiger, the unit himself, the man mountain, will head it away. Jovic to Forsberg. Digne to Forsberg. Jovic. Feigl. Hazard to Sinitsky. Feigl to Hazard. Jovic. Feigl. Neves with a tackle, and Gnabry will get hassled. Make some space for himself and find Martinez. Gnabry will get tackled this time by Digne. We'll find Feigl. Forsberg. Hazard. Forsberg gets tackled by Bartra. He's going to go for a throw-in. Got Dortmund sub coming on. I think Anna Raed sub. Loftus-Cheek's on for Feigl, and yeah, Aspas is coming off for Brandt. Loftus-Cheek now making his impression on the game with a back heel to Digne. Forsberg back to Digne. Whips it in. Otamendi will head that way. And Brandt will find De Jong. Brandt. De Jong. Illumendi either should have played, but Digne's read that and headed at Forsberg. Hazard. Pushing forward here. It's like his brother. He's back to Loftus-Cheek. Jovic. Where it shoots, and it's a good save again from Justin. Justin's really kept Raed in the game so far. So good shot actually, good idea. Someone coming on for someone. It's Golovin on for Hazard. Jovic heads it towards goal, comes to the post, I think there, and that kind of sums up Dortmund's game today so far. Been a foul or something called back. We see Ben Yedder coming for Martinez for Raed. I think it's a foul on the keeper or something, but it's 3 kicks to Raed. Jocelyn's wasted, Sinitsky heads it to Golovin. Pulisic puts it in, Gnabry head it away, and Otamendi clears. All forwards to Jovic. Goes back to Kimmich. Kimmich whips it in. Back post for Forsberg, and Gnabry heads it away. De Jong. How about Digne? Oh, Digne's giving the ball away to Lukaku. Ben Yedder. Somebody on the left hand side, I think it's Brandt who was keen through. De Jong to Brandt now. De Jong inside to Ben Yedder, and Ben Yedder puts it away with the ball. That's a chance Raed needed really to nick a goal, I guess. They haven't had many chances this game. Berkey's barely seen the ball this game, to be fair. We'll take the goal kick and find Otamendi, who will easily beat Pulisic and Yedder. Gnabry finds Lukaku. Lays off to Illumendi. Kimmich with a header away. Jovic back to Pulisic. Loftus-Cheek. Jovic. Jovic to Pulisic. Loftus-Cheek. Lovely ball forward to Forsberg. Forsberg lays off to Jovic, and Jovic will finally score for Dortmund. And Dortmund finally grabbed their first goal of the season in Game 4 against Raed. It's ironic because in the first season Raed didn't score until like their 4th or 5th game. It's come full circle here in a really weird way. But Jovic finally showing Spence what he can do, and putting it past Justin has been a fantastic keeper today, to be fair. Beating Jim Muller just, and beating Justin just as well. And Spence can sleep easy tonight now, and his team have finally scored a goal in the league. Every team scored at least one goal, but Dortmund still yet to concede a goal as well. We'll see if that continues into next week's game. It's our way to come on the attack with a few minutes left to play. Lukaku forward to Gnabry, turns, whips it in, and it's Christensen who will head it away. Neves gets tackled by Loftus-Cheek. Pulisic to Jovic. Back to Pulisic. Zielinski. Golovin. Goes through there, but takes an unnecessary turn. Gets tackled by Otamendi. Christensen will head it towards Zielinski, who keeps it in play. Fair play. Well played to keep that in. And again. He's giving the ball away to Otamendi. Christensen will win it back for Dortmund. And that is a 1-0 win for Dortmund. Dortmund back to winning ways. I thought they were in the first season. They fell off 1-0 and 2-1 wins, and it's the first 1-0 win they've had this season. They'll definitely push them up the leaderboard as well. And Raed slipping into old habits of being on the losing side a bit too much here. Let's see if Raed can sort that for the next game, and see if Dortmund can carry this momentum through to the next game. Ten shots, 8 on target, only the 1 goal. Jovic with an 8.7. Excuse me, winning man of the match. 6 shot saves for Justin. He made some fantastic saves, especially the double save in the first half. But we'll now move on to game 4, which sees Eamon and Mel's Galatasaray take on Dan's Ajax. And Ajax were in a really good form at the moment. Guess that's why I picked up their first win last match day as well. Ramsey and Banfield are players to watch. Both these teams come into this game off wins. The Galatasaray lineup beat Rionegro 1-0 in the last game with a goal from Paulinho. And Ajax coming into this game off a 2-1 win against Bohemian. Arthur and El Shaarawy getting the goals in that game. Rodrigo on the bench still. He's up for sale for Ajax. As a Galatasaray kick us off here. Silva to Sanchez, Carvalho to Paulinho, Martins pushing forward. Guardiola. Ramsey takes there, shoots, and it's just wide. Early chance there for Galatasaray, and it's a good early chance as well. Sign of things to come, I think, for Galatasaray in this game. They've already got a shot at goal. Ajax and Onana. Pereira. Callahan back to Pereira. Arthur to Ben Arthur. Savic out left to Felipe Luis. Ben Arthur. Oshai, Ben Arthur. Gives the ball Ben Arthur, finds Savic, who finds Arthur, who scores, but been pulled back unfairly by the referee. And I thought I'd done by if I was down. Just the ball's in the back of the net. Referee poor form there, but what actually do with the free kick. Savic puts it in, finds Sidibe. Will clear. Looks like he has it back towards Felipe Luis. Arthur, Felipe Luis, Arthur. Ben Arthur, Callahan. Ben Arthur, Savic. Balotelli, Arthur. Balotelli. Lovely ball through to Ben Arthur, and Ben Arthur will score. Ben Arthur makes it 1-0. It's Ben Arthur's second this season as well. Lovely ball to Balotelli, will play off to Ben Arthur, just go away from his man. And sticks him back in the net past Kepa, the Coco captain of Galatasaray. Ben Arthur's made a good honest impression since joining the club in the auction just before the start of the season. Ben Arthur scores the first goal of this league as well. So he's made good on that first goal in the first game here, his second goal of the league. Guys, first one definitely now Josh Jess, Alex Telles pushes forward, puts it in, Barsakadi will head it away, and Arthur will luckily get the ball away. Savic out wide to Callahan. Callahan forwards to Pereira. Ball comes in and Sidibe will head it backwards, and this will be cleared away by Galatasaray-ish. Sanchez puts out for phone. Savic. Tagged by Quaggy who's come back to help out and defend. Sidibe forwards to Quaggy Carvalho. Quaggy loose pass. Felipe Luis forwards to Callahan. Telles to Aki. Ramsey back to Aki. He's being pressured here, Aki. And you're clear. Pereira. Arthur. Trying to find Oshai, but Sidibe cut that very well, and Arthur should have played it to the man in the middle. And there's a counter attack it, or also counter attack on for Galatasaray, but it's a great tackle from Felipe Luis. But Martins has been fouled there by Arthur. A free kick to Galatasaray. Telles who whips it in. Paulinho gets his on it, and Onana will catch that, yeah. Paulinho making to look score 2-2 here, but been denied there. Arthur to Callahan. Pereira. Callahan. Ramsey plays it to Telles. Ramsey to Texera. Martins. Will find Sidibe, who will find Paulinho with a shoe, and it's a good save from Onana. And Barsaki's getting booked here. What's the penalty? Oh wow, I didn't even know that. We'll see what Barsakadi got booked now, I think. And quickly able to put it past Onana. Make it 1-1. I don't even know what the penalty is for, to be fair. Literally have no idea. Damon and Mel definitely won't mind. As Quagliarella put the penalty past Onana to the keeper, or to his keeper's right. And it's 1-0, 1-0. There. But Quagliarella joining the score sheet here. Let's see if Ajax can bounce back following a penalty. Ben Arthur to Balotelli. Taawoun. Oh, Taawoun almost did put it back. For Taawoun and instantly replied then, but couldn't get the shot down and goes just over the goal of Kepa. Barcelona didn't get booked, fair enough. Teles puts it in, and Savic for a fantastic clearance. Oh yeah, for the clearance there from Savic, didn't know that he's like a. But it's Balotelli now pushing forward. Goes back, puts it in. Poor cross, nobody there. Easily cleared by Sanchez, and Carvalho plays it to Martins. Martins trying to find Ramsey but can't. Trying to keep the ball in the playing, in the field of play, and can't do it either. And I can't talk, it seems. Balotelli pushing forward. Finds Ben Arthur will shoot, and it's an easy catch for Kepa. I thought Ben Arthur was going to add to his early goal, then, but it wasn't to be. Intrigued to see what the penalty is for now, but I've no idea because I'm really confused. Ajax kick us off here in the second half. Ajax with the phone. He's been nicked here by Alex Teixeira, but it's a great help from Felipe Luis. Savic. Arthur. Balotelli. Offer forward to Calhoun. With the box, and Aki gets to it first and clears. Quagliarella to Paulinho, back to Quagliarella. Alex Teixeira's got the pace here. Take out wide. He puts a good ball in. Beats Quagliarella in the ball in the yellow for the ball. Heavy touch from El Shaarawy. Sidibe whips it in, and it's Manas who heads it up but not out. And Onana will claim that for himself. Paulinho forward to Quagliarella, who takes a heavy touch, and Arthur will pick that up. Savic to Arthur. And Arthur out wide to Pereira. Teles with a good interception. Carvalho loose towards Balotelli. Savic plays it back to Arthur. And Sidibe will clear on his fast. Arthur plays it to Ben Arthur. Calhoun, great save from Kepa. Calhoun Another chance to goal, and this time it was on target, but it was a great one-handed save from Kepa. Another whipped it in. Man, that says it was goal, and Kepa with a catch there. Herrera's on for Ramsey. And Canas is on for Arthur. Sanchez. Paulinho. Cucurella. Carvalho to Martins. Carvalho cut on with a good tackle. Manolas to Canales. Ben Arthur. Forwards to El Sharawi. Canales. El Sharawi almost made the fill that gap there, but touch was too heavy. Carvalho forward to Martins. They keep it just in the field of play. A lovely ball in, and Barsagli gets to it ahead of both Manolas and Cucurella. El Sharawi forward to Ben Arthur. Back to Savic. Silvio pick up the loose ball. Sanchez to Paulinho. Given away. Almost. Carvalho. Andre Herrera. A lovely ball through to Texera, I think this is. It is. That's the pace to get to it. Herrera forward to Texera. Carvalho to Paulinho. Carvalho. Martins to Cucurella, and Cucurella makes it 2. 2 in one game for the legend that is Fabio Cucurella. And he scored a goal or two, I think, in the pre-season. Been a bit quiet since, but he lovely little ball there for Martins, and Cucurella powers it past Onana and goal. Galatasaray now finding their form. Looking to be 2 wins on the trot. This Ajax can change that from the remaining 15 minutes or so left to play. Canales and we'll play it to Pereira. Barsagli. Ben Arthur to Barsagli. Canales forward. She goes back to Pereira. Still in one here from Pereira actually. And Balotelli, who lays it off to El Sharawi. He can dart his way through here. Lays it off to Balotelli, comes off Aki, and Sanchez will head it away. Savic. Ben Arthur tries to Ronaldo it, and Carvalho will stop that, and it's cleared away. Pereira to Manolas. Felipe Luis to Savic. Felipe Luis inside to Canales. Pereira. Callahan. Canales to Balotelli. Callahan. Whips it in. Aki will head it away. Canales forward, and Sanchez will head it towards Paulinho, and Carvalho will clear. Barsagli to Manolas, who will find Callahan. Balotelli. About Aki, and Aki will play it to Martins. Cucurella. The ball through to Texera, who's definitely got the pace to get onto this. Does well to hold off Felipe Luis. And Alex Texera puts the A ball in the corner pocket to kill this game off. Lovely finish, lovely ball from Cucurella. He definitely should get man of the match. I need to sneeze as well. Texera does well to hold off Felipe Luis and puts it past Onana in goal. What if I can just learn the spinning of Texera. But yeah, that's why I definitely finding the momentum with another goal here, and a win against a very in-form Ajax as well. Callahan might get some kind of putting this upset. That's a 3-1 win for Galatasaray. Fantastic win as well. sure he'll be more than, or Dan Amell will be more than happy to watch this performance unfold. There, not so much. Corky else to get around that, I wouldn't be upset. He does get man of the match, I'm happy. The Ajax Marines. Teddy and Ben Arthur played well. The team not so much. Both teams had 6 shots and 4 targets. Galatasaray putting their shooting boots on today, just getting the better of them. Move on to the next game where we see Piero's Juventus take on Sod's Sheffield Wednesday. And battle between 4th versus 6th. Both teams in very good form since the season started. Obviously Juve lost their first game to Manchester City, and Sheffield Wednesday had that massive 5-0 win over Raed. But Juve won the last 2 games. Wednesday have yet to lose. Winning 2 draws for Sheffield Wednesday so far. Here's the Juve team that beat Real Madrid in the last game, unchanged. And is the Sheffield Wednesday team also unchanged? Here's game 5. And sure both teams will be looking to keep up with the teams around them. 4th place Juve, 6th place 6th place Sheffield Wednesday. Was almost an early chance over Juve, but it's cut by Samido. A lovely ball down the wing. It's going to be Bernardo Silva who gets onto that, and Lucas Hernandez forces the corner. Lamar with the corner in, and Kondogbia will head it away. Bernardo Silva picks up the loose ball. Fine. Boateng is not offside, get another corner. So far today we've had, or Ajax just lost, so I'm sure Juve and Wednesday will be looking to win this game and overtake them. Obviously Banfield won, and 5th place playing the final game, so both the teams are looking to get some points on the board and go away from the teams around them. And Dusix will pick up the ball, play it off to Partey, but I'll be back to Partey. Asensio does read the pass well, plays it back to Akanji. Asensio forwards, only to be inside by Cancelo. Owen Goonies forward to Bellarabi. Socrates or Socrates with a good interception. Asensio out wide to Bernardo Silva. Samido to Silva. Samido, someone's down injured there for Juve, I think, or been knocked down. Boateng Lamar. Alberto, Lamar. Asensio shoots, it's a good save from Patricio. The experienced keeper goal. Very short from Asensio to be fair as well. Ball fitted in by Thomas Lamar. And W here away. Lamar throws it to Kolarov, back to Lamar. Lamar whips it in, and Morello head it away. Kolarov to Socrates. Rabiot, Silva back to Rabiot. Boateng, Semedo. Rabiot, Semedo. Boateng, Rabiot. Akanji. Asensio. Boateng back to Lamar. Partly will head it almost towards Bernardo Silva. Mandzukic now to Kondogbia. Counter football from Juve here. Kondogbia forward to Bellarabi. Bellarabi trying to find Sarr better. Ball pass. Ball was cleared out of play for a Juve throw-in. And then there's partly Boateng intercepts Rabiot. Inside to Silva. Silva finds Semedo. A good ball in and Didic with a casual clearance to Saha. And Gurnis to Kondogbia. Bellarabi inside to Gurnis. And Mandzukic. Bellarabi. Gurnis. Cancelo. Comes off Kolarov, is going to go out for a corner. The save again earlier from Patricio. Short corner for Juve. Saha will find partly, try to find Mandzukic. Cut by Boateng, cleared by Asensio. Morello will head it towards Didic. Cancelo. Kondogbia. Ball to Bellarabi. Asensio to Luis Alberto, back to Asensio. Rabiot to Boateng, Semedo. Boateng, Luis Alberto, Rabiot. Asensio, Rabiot. Bernardo Silva. Semedo whips it in. Morello will head away. Kolarov lays off to Rabiot. Semedo tries to keep the ball but loses out. And Gurnis to Mandzukic. They've been trying to find Bellarabi and almost did. Leno kicks the ball downfield. Morello has it to Gurnis. Kondogbia to Partey. Mandzukic to Kondogbia. Bellarabi tagged by Kolarov. Kolarov will clear. Throw in Juve. It's a morning stream, or afternoon kind of stream, so you want to come in. Kondogbia to Mandzukic, Bellarabi back to Mandzukic. Lovely ball from Kondogbia to find Bellarabi. Kondogbia fights for the ball. Gurnis just wide of the goal. Almost. Side net in there for Gurnis. Then over the goal kicks for half time here. Didic to Kondogbia. Cancelo. Kondogbia. Giving the ball away to Kolarov. Lamar. Boateng. Luis Alberto. Rabiot. Boateng. And that's the end of the first half. only one short of me team so far. Not still about really. I'm hoping the second half be a bit more of a eventful half for kids and for boating, so lacking substitution episode. A bit of a clear for throwing. Ball is in and Dilic will head it away. Lovely cross in and Cancelo will head it away. It's Lamar coming at the back post there trying to over kick it in. Silva whips it in just and Cancelo will head it away. There's Alberto to Fekir, Rabiot, Taawoun, Murillo. Thought he was going to shoot then. Fekir to Silva, Fekir. Semedo to Fekir. Rabiot to Alberto Lamar. Alberto Lamar. Lamar to Korov. Lamar whips it in and it's going to be Hernandez who heads it away. Dilic. Murillo. Cancelo. Condobia to Cancelo. And Gunis to Party. Fekir intercepts, plays it to Sakai, so Booth out of play. Biggie is coming on for Condobia and Luis Alberto is going off for Depay. Hernandez takes his phone for Juve, finds Party. And Gunis to Saha. And Dusik, a heavy touch there for Mandusik actually. Memphis Depay, tagged by Murillo. Partly to Saha. Partly. Mandusik got a bit of space here. Shoots and will put it past Leno. Fantastic finish there for Mandusik. And to his goal from the last game as well when he leaped the advertising board along with the rest of the Juve team to celebrate essentially in the crowd, or as close as they can to the crowd in the Allianz Stadium. It's lovely turn there from Mandusik, or turn away from Fekir and put it past Leno at near post. And Mandusik actually didn't feature in season 1 of the FFL. Nobody wanted him. Has made goods on his start here in season 2 with 2 goals in 2 games. See if Wednesday can bounce back from that. Bernardo Silva pushing forward. Hernandez with a good tackle there. Partly to Biglia. Good turner from Gunis. Mandusik out right to Bellarabi. And Dusik trying to find Gunis but didn't, and Sakai will clear it out of play for a throw-in to Sheffield Wednesday. Cancelo find Bellarabi eventually. Fekir will break that up. Play it to Akanji, who goes back to Fileno, who's going to hoo downfield. Rillo will hit it forwards. Semedo picked up and finds Saha. Silva to Asensio. Semedo's got a lot of space here. The ball from Semedo's needed here desperately, and it's Dilic who read it well and heads it away. Silva. Semedo. Semedo puts it in, and Murillo will touch it back to Patricio. I would have said it's a back pass, but he doesn't know what back pass is because fucking Canadian idiots. Kanji to cut off Akanji. Crazy back to Lilo. Kanji forward to Rabio. Rabio to cut off. That's where Kanji. 21. Wednesday play back. 11.5. No one's 11.5. Everyone's pushing forward for Wednesday. Need more accurate passing than that though. Cancelo to Dilic. Back to Cancelo. Barabi. Got us inside as well, quite inside as well actually. Biglia. Cancelo keeps the ball. Mandzukic. Gets Sabas Quares. And counter-attacks one again for Wednesday, but it's broken up by Cancelo. Barabi to Cancelo. Dilic finds Barabi. Giving the ball away to Lamar. Lamar does well to keep the ball in play in that tight position. Will release Kolov. That's a good ball in, but it's nobody there. And Miller will once again touch it back to Patricio. Dilic will find Party. And that's the end of the game, and a tight game there between Wednesday and Juve, but Juve will take the win. Yeah, well, it's looking very good now. He had a rough start to the league, lost to City, but won through and bounce now. Man of match will go to Mayo Mandzukic for 7.9. To the next game now. We see the current league leaders, Manchester City, take on current bottom of the pile, not them. They got Rionegro and Grillas. Be interesting game to see how the top team currently in form faces the bottom team currently out of form. I must say Rionegro out of form. Must have been unlucky.
Manchester City lineup today. Number 1, Jan Sommer. Number 20, Sergi Roberto. Number 14, Aymeric Laporte. Number 16, Nico Schultz.
Here's the City lineup unchanged
Number 31,
from there.
Schweinsteiger. Number 8,
Win in the last game against
Number 11, Douglas Costa.
Orlando.
Number 7,
A ball 3-1 win over Orlando City. Which is a surprise really to be fair actually. So Orlando were in form as well. No second place.
Anthony Martial.
I know Rionegro coming this game following the one who lost to Galatasaray. They've changed formation as well, they've gone to a 5-2-3 now. So you got back 5 of Matridi, Luis, Podista, Stones and many of the Muniz out injured. Which will go to in the midfield and out front of Di Maria, Jacko and Vasquez.
Thank you for attending the Etihad Stadium.
City kicks off here in a surprisingly full Etihad Stadium. Shao will find Costa. Many puts out for a throw-in. Di Maria to Mendy. Goetzel to Mendy. Mendy forwards to Di Maria. Podesta to Witsel. Witsel will find Trini. Going from Mendy and it's Laporte with a head the away. Right cycle to Costa. Perisic. Saul. Costa. Marshall headed towards goal and Schmeichel with an easy save. Tries I go forward to Perisic. Sanchez, ball away to Goetzel. There is a Pep Guardiola. Di Maria forward to Mendy. Mendy to Goetzel. Di Maria whips it in. Schultz with a clearance away. Actually, Schultz final game for the club. Schultz has been sold to Rionegro as well, actually. Matt bringing in Marvin Kurosawa. Kurosawa, I think that's the pronounced name. The left back from PSG. And obviously there's no need for Schultz anymore, so he sold him on to Scott, and Rionegro actually bought him. And that deal was finalised after the team's been submitted in, so along with the auction. So in Matchday 5 there'll be new players to both these teams. Obviously Man City also buying Alexander Ashwine in that same auction. Two very good players going towards Man City next season, or next game. Which was next season. Might slow City down a bit. But no, that's a great tackle from Witsel actually. But no, next game, Esfine and Kusawa will be joining the Man City team. Make them an even deadlier force. I feel bad for the first team that has to come against Esfine to as well. Vasquez plays forward to Dzeko, Goetzel to Dzeko, Goetzel forward. Di Maria whips it in back post. It's Vasquez and it's gone in. Vasquez puts it in, comes off Sommer. He got a hand on it, but it weren't enough. And Lucas Vasquez. When Rionegro went off here, comes off Sommer's chest. You can get a hand on it. It won't went in. I think if someone got a hand on it, it might come with his arm. I think if Vasquez got a better touch on, or no, not Vasquez, I think if someone got more of a hand on that than an arm, might have been able to put it just wide of the goal, but that's hit him in the arm unpredictably. Out of his arm and goes in the back of the net. Doesn't take anything away from Vasquez. It's a great corner, great crossing from Di Maria, and it's a great volley from Vasquez to get it on target and touch a tight area. And Rionegro can cause a major upset here. They can keep this up. Witsel will clear it downfield. Ball will beat Dzeko. Tricycle will lose the ball to Goetzel. Di Maria forward to Dzeko. Dzeko back in. Finds Vasquez again, and it's 2 for Vasquez. And double trouble here for Rionegro, as Vasquez will make it 2-0 in the space of 2 minutes it seems. Rionegro stepping up their game here. Dzeko getting to the ball, trying to find Di Maria and poor defending there from Schultz, who has the Moscow might be regretting his decision following that attempt to tackle or clearance of the ball, but I suppose you can care at the moment because Vasquez has doubled their lead here, and it's 2 in 6 minutes. And Rionegro looking to show the league what they can do. fantastic game so far for Rionegro. Let's see if he can get anything out of this. Still a long way to go yet. Sanchez finds Martial and it's a tame shot from Martial. Schmeichel will find Jacko. Ritzel over the top to Vasquez, who pushing forward, whips it in, straight to Boateng, who will keep it in. Schultz to Boateng, Boateng out right to Roberto, inside to Schweinsteiger, Martial to Saul, Alexis Sanchez, Saul, inside to Schweinsteiger, Perisic. Trying to find a way through, can't, this wall blocks that. Di Maria forwards to Dzeko, but Boateng tackled him. Perisic to Saul. Perisic.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
I'll be turning from Perisic, but David Luiz read him and just takes the ball from him and who's set up play for a throw-in. City fans finally get something going for their team. That's why it's the second half, that's the end of the first half. Three shots for City, 2 for Rionegro, and the 2 shots they've had have gone in. So Rionegro definitely needs, or more precisely, Lucas Vasquez being the accurate man so far. Gundogan's on for Schweinsteiger for City. Mendy losing the ball actually out to Costa. Sanchez to Perisic. Goetze to Vasquez. Matridi. He's done well right back so far. Jacko to Matridi, pushing forward. Good tackle from Sanchez, forcing the throw in here for Rionegro. He takes it quick, finds Vasquez, who whips in the ball straight away. Roberto will head it back to Costa. Gundogan to Perisic. Martial, Perisic, Gundogan. Costa to Roberto. Gundogan. Costa. Gundogan. Costa. So still at the ball. Later back to Saul, Costa. Gundogan, Perisic. Tackle from Mendy. Play it to Di Maria, try to find Dzeko, but Laporte's going to get to that first. Boateng forwards to Perisic. Find Saul. Alexis Sanchez. Saul. Gundogan. Perisic to Sanchez. Sanchez goes back to Saul. Inside to Perisic. To Gundogan, shoot, and it's off the crossbar. It's a lovely shot there from Gundogan, but just out of reach with Schmeichel, but it's off the crossbar. Couldn't keep it on target per se. Di Maria now going back to Pedista. Gets pushed out of play and the ball's going to have for a throw in. It's going to be a substitution here for City. Jesus is going on for Martial. Jacko is going off for Belotti. Both teams making striking changes. Jesus needs to show why he still deserves a place in the team. Same for Belotti as well. Jesus whips it in. David Luiz will clear. John Zones will clear really. I'm Belotti, but Belotti takes a heavy touch under the pressure of Boateng. Gundogan to Perisic, Costa. Perisic back to Costa. Costa with a lovely ball through to Jesus, and what a save from Schmeichel. I thought Jesus was going to grab him back there for City, but Kasper Schmeichel with a fantastic save. Saves like that keep your team in games. Vasquez is going off.
Number 17.
Danilo's on for Roberto.
To be replaced by
And
number 27.
Lucas Moura's on for Vasquez. There's a great save there again from Schmeichel. Although that's a Mendy clearance to be away. Rionegro doing well to keep this 2-goal margin happening. Perisic tries to Ronaldo it, and Schmeichel will make a meal out of that just for the cameras. Gabriel giving the ball away to Jesus in a dangerous place. Don't need to be doing that. Saul forward to Perisic. Jesus. Perisic plays off to
Substitution for the visitors.
moves that Gundogan. Comes off whistle.
Number 10. Mario Gomez. Coming onto the pitch.
Sigurdsson's on for Goetze.
Filthy Sigurdsson.
Schmeichel comes and punches it. Jesus to Perisic, and there's a block from Witsel. Another corner for City, and John Stones will clear it away. Blotti will pick it up. Plays off to Matridi, finds David Luiz, who will play the ball down the line. And it's going to be Schultz who keeps it in, plays the Boateng. Schultz forwards to Sanchez, Perisic. Gundogan. Up wide to Costa. Gundogan. Saul. Costa whips the good ball in, and Jesus will grab one back for City. Doesn't pick the ball up though, which is surprising. He's going to call up Matt and tell him that he deserves to be on the team. Jesus scoring where Martial can't. A lovely ball in from Costa, and Jesus is getting to the ball ahead of Polisto Fines. Making it 2-1. Or City grab an equaliser here. Be interesting to see what Matt does as well for the next game. Obviously, I'm guessing S-Fine will be his first choice striker. But would he play top and have Martial or Jesus alongside him, or would he stick with the same formation? Mendy puts the ball into Belotti, and like you said, it goes cross goal, and someone was confident it's going to go wide. Somebody playing even speed outside. Someone plays the goal kick short to Boateng. Costa can't get the ball, and Stone to clear it downfield. Laporte will head it to Saul. Gundogan to Laporte. Danilo inside to Saul. Gundogan. Switching the play to Sanchez. He's got loads of space on the left hand side. Perisic. Inside to Saul. Jesus to Gundogan. A lovely interception there from John Stones. And can Rionegro hold on for the final 3 minutes here? Danilo. Going back to Laporte. Saul to Gundogan. Perisic to Gundogan. Perisic. Danilo to Gundogan. Whips it in. Witsel heads it away. Sigurdsson plays it away safely to Belotti, who finds the open man, Matridi by himself. And Rionegro here pushing for a third goal. It's Lucas. Oh, Belotti had to do his shoot, and he missed. But it's been a corner here for Rionegro to end the game. Can they get a third? Matridi with the corner. Saul will head it away. A famous win for Rionegro here, beating the unbeaten, or was unbeaten, Manchester City. Not only was it City's first loss, but it's also the first time they haven't won. Or won 3 out of 3 until now, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm terrible at explaining things sometimes. But Lucas Vasquez will be claimed king in Scott's eyes with a double here against City. And I'm going to assume he can walk away with man of the match, but we'll see. Costa got an 8.6, Jesus got an 8.6, but yeah, for Lucas Vasquez a 9.0, so a very high score. Taking the man of the match, even with an 8.0 as well. Jesus and Costa have got higher scores. Watch over 6.4, Jesus. I bet Matt can't wait to have FS1 in his squad now, so following that result. Moving on to the next game now, which is Ryan's Manchester United to take on Kyle's Real Madrid. Two mates in real life, yeah. Two teams that are struggling as well. United in 11th, Madrid in 15th. And Madrid will drop to the bottom if they don't get something out of this game. Following the win from Rionegro, we're in last. Bohemian got a point early in the stream, but Raed and Spurs lost, so Madrid overtake United. Don't know the point situation, but being this early in the season, anything can happen. Havertz and Costa, the players to watch. I know Madrid have changed their formation slightly, I think. It's different to what it was last week, not that much. I think Madrid's not trying to find the right formation still. Yet to do that so far. If the United lineup, which is unchanged, following their loss to my boys Marseille last week, Matchday. And Madrid following their loss to Juve. Top 3 if 4-1-2-1-2. We've got Koscielny in for the injured Abidal, Attic, Rodrigo, Gusto, Mkhitaryan, Falcao and Costa up front. Walker pushing forward, or Madrid pushing forward a bit, so Gusto, Rodri had to score then, but shoot it straight at Citizen. Citizen make a great save there, but Rodri should have scored that. Taawoun heads it away, Mkhitaryan. Gusto, Taawoun, and it's come to Citizen, just punches it away. Would be a great tackle through the back of Havertz, to be fair. Tenemans, Van Bissaka to Ozil. Matic holding off the ball from Rashford. Augusto. Costa laying it off and it's been blocked by Sessegnon. But this is a much more attacking Real Madrid side to what we've seen in recent games. Havertz. Let's take over to Havertz. Sessegnon, Ozil, does well to make out that space. Ozil whips it in, and Rodri was headed behind for a corner. Citizen making 2 fantastic saves already. And United end. Here's of course take over with a corner in. Ekbadi just to the side of the goal for Ekbadi in Ruffier's last game. Because in the auction Real Madrid signed Jersey Dudek. Telemans to Bruno Fernandes. United signed no one in the auction, outbids on S-Fine, like half the teams in the league who wanted S-Fine. Bruno Fernandes shoots, comes off Koscielny. Fall to Wan-Bissaka, puts it in, Koscielny heading it out again. And Koscielny paying it to Rodri. And I feel a little bit sick watching Koscielny playing a Real Madrid shirt, because he was looking to move that one point, if I remember correctly. Well, Real Madrid wanted him. I'm actually a big fan of Koscielny. Much as the stick he does get in real life. Oh, it's come off Rodri's face. Falcao's going to play it to Mkhitaryan, who was shooting, it comes off Wan-Bissaka. Madrid have a corner, they're going to play it short here. Alaba to Mkhitaryan, whips it in. Taker's going to head it away. Rashford's going to retain the ball, kind of. Showing you play it back to Kyle Walker. Matic to Rodri. Costa forwards to Alaba. Good to have from Alaba. Costa. Matic. Rodri to Alaba. Rodri. Matic. Rodri. Rodri's now shoots straight at Citizen again. And well, Citizen's making some great saves. They're kind of straightforward saves. Also gets tackled by Maguire. What might have been a foul, but what are we going to be? Walker. Rodri. Costa gets loose the ball to Gorsteka, just bullies him off the ball. Telemans. Giving the ball right to Mkhitaryan. Maguire. Rodri. Augusto out wide to find Kyle Walker. Comes off Sessignon to be another corner to Real Madrid. Alaba short to Mkhitaryan, who whips it in, it's going to be Citizen's ball, sure he punches it. Matic tries to volley it, comes off Ozil's face. Augusto to Alaba, we find Falcao shoots, tries to Ronaldo it. Citizen an easy catch to his left. Sessignon playing it forward to Ozil, Rashford. We're just going to pull it back here for a foul. A free kick to United, which Rashford will take. Gusto heading it backwards to Koscielny. Matic. Matic will find Mkhitaryan. Falcao to Rodri. Costa to Alaba. Alaba's lost the ball here, and Bruno Fernandes will find Gorsteka Ozil to Wan-Bissaka, forwards to Bruno Fernandes. Alaba with a good tackle there. Having time for his team to get back. Matic with a block. Mkhitaryan heading it forwards, but it's not going to find Costa. Body with a long ball over the top. Walker's going to intercept. Augusto. Matic. Augusto to Falcao. Walker to Augusto. Falcao, Mkhitaryan. Falcao to Costa. It's back to Falcao, and it's another good save from Citizen. Citizen's definitely keeping United in the game at the moment. Corner from Alaba. 8 shots Madrid have, Jesus. Tielemans to head it away. We'll discuss that in a second. Half time, 50th minute of injury time. Say referee below the whistle. 5 minutes instead of 3. Jesus. Definitely tell Old Trafford. Madrid 8 shots, 6 on target. I'd have had 2 shots. Definitely a very strong, well, not a strong side, but Madrid side that definitely want to come out and win. Whereas United's yet to get out of the blocks. We can say that for the season of United as well. Struggled so far. I think maybe a change of formation is in need at United. I think Madrid might have found their formation for a bit anyways. Alaba to Costa. They can beat Citizen, definitely Madrid are going to look to push forward to win this game. Audrey, Costa, Augusto, and it's gone well over the bar. Citizen with the goal kick. Bruno Fernandes finds Ozil. Tielemans goes back to Vardy. Ozil will try to win the ball. Cole can play it to Falcao. Walker to Augusto. Sessegnon keeps the ball. Forward to Rashford. Losing the ball to Matic though. Audrey. Mkhitaryan to Falcao. Walker, Augusto, Walker. Augusto to Falcao, Augusto. Vardy finds Militao. Also to Rashford to find Sessegnon, who will find Havertz. Tackled by Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker's going to play it to Rashford. Take the phone. Nice free kick, sorry, I apologize. Rashford with the free kick then finds Augusto, or knocks someone down. Falcao's knocks someone down as well. Bruno Fernandes to Corteco. Bruno Fernandes shoots, and Rivio will save.
Substitution for Real Madrid.
Both teams making subs.
Number 9, Falcao.
So we've got Ndidi on for Tielemans for United, and Kevin Folland on for Falcao for Madrid. Bit of pace up front. Wan-Bissaka finds for Bruno Fernandes. Back to Wan-Bissaka, ball in. Kyle Walker, strong header away, and he finds Bruno Fernandes. Another ball in, and Walker's got that, takes it down this time. Maguire to Walker. Walker to Augusto. Folland. Ball forward to Mkhitaryan, he tried to find Costa. Ball's been put out of play. Sessegnon will throw the ball. Oh, it's given away all the way to Mkhitaryan. Folland to Mkhitaryan. Oh, it's gone behind Kyle Walker, and Walker's trying to get a goal kick, and it's been given, or trying to get a corner, I should say, it's been given as a goal kick. Kyle Walker's not pleased with that. Sessegnon to Ozil, comes off the referee. Kyle Walker to Augusto, Maguire, Mkhitaryan. Alaba. Inside to Matic, Augusto, Kevin Folland, Kyle Walker, Mkhitaryan, Kyle Walker puts it in, Taawoun head it away, Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, Mkhitaryan wins the ball back, plays to Alaba, Rodri to Costa, would be to Mkhitaryan the shoots and it's just wide of the goal. Another chance for Madrid. And they've been knocking on the door for a while. Havertz to Bissaka. Havertz. But if Fernandes was shooting, it's a good save from Bouffier. Not done much this game, to be fair. Fresh is the right though. Matic. Mkhitaryan to Folland. Augusto. Sessegnon. Rashford. Sessegnon. Rips in. So Bouffier didn't have to punch it away. Didn't feel comfortable catching that. Right. Mkhitaryan to Kevin Folland. Mkhitaryan that wide to Alaba. Costa. Mkhitaryan. Folland to Matic. Gusto. Folland to Walker. Folland. Walker. Ball's been put in, but Wan-Bissaka has away not very far. Rodri out wide to Alaba. Mkhitaryan. Alaba. Mkhitaryan. Oh, it's lost control of the ball there, Mkhitaryan. Whistle's been paid here. Havertz. Body to Havertz. Havertz forward to Gorsteker. Rashford. Finds Bruno Fernandes and Maguire with a great tackle there. Yeah, 0-0 draw. Yeah, but Old Trafford. Two struggling teams here taking 0-0 draw. Would be an early chance there. 10 shots to 4. 6 on target for Madrid. Citizen should take man of the match in my opinion. He kept United in the game. Man of the match goes to Citizen with a 7.4. Kyle Walker with an 8.0. I want to give it to Citizen so bad, but I can't. Kyle Walker takes with an 8.0. We'll move on to the final game. Now move on to the final game, which is my boys Marseille take on the lads at Orlando City and Billy. This is the game I want to win most. This is the game Billy pretty much win most as well. So it's the Marseille lineup. I've changed my information slightly. Going for 4-5-1. Made famous so far this season by Billy's team. Got Nacho in defence ahead of Miranda. Balak and Falvin, Cams, Promise, Fisk out wide to the centre middle, team up front. Team has no chance to impress me in the league, I think, for the moment anyways. Orlando changed formation as well, going for, well, Billy can use the old faithful 4-3-3. Same back four, Iniesta and Carrasco in midfield with Sajic and Lacazette on the left, Politano on the right, and Leroy Sané leading the charge up front. Marseille kick us off here in the final game. Falvin to Tolisso, Iniesta intercepts, Carrasco, Sajic, Fisker with an interception there, finds Timo Werner, Fisker to Kadabek, Falvin to Tolisso, Falvin, Tolisso, Werner, offside, just Werner. That's a bit more of a enthusiastic Werner, pushing forwards, trying to beat the back line. Tar to Sajic, Iniesta, out left to Lacazette, inside to Iniesta, Politano, out by Bob McNordy, and Marseille players kind of crowd round Politano and eventually get it away. Balak going back to Lopez, who almost gave Sané a golden chance there. Politano to Lacazette. Lacazette shoots, it's a good save from Lopez. It's going wide anyways, but better to be safe than sorry. Sajic with the first corner game. Near post. Lacazette heading towards goal, which I'm surprising considering he's way out front post. Thought he might have headed it back into the box. Was a bit of chaos, but no, tried for goal and well wide. Lopez short to Nacho Fernandez. Kadabek, he's back in the team. Nacho and Kadabek playing the one game and Nacho just clears out play for a throw in. Sané taking the throw in, Lacazette. Sané whips it in. Already takes a terrible touch but gets it away. Promise back to Nacho. Kadabek, Fisker, Falvin. Ball's going to force its way to Carrasco. Lacazette. Fisker with a rear tackle, but it works-ish. It's definitely handball, but handball anything. Carrasco. Lacazette back to Carrasco. Comes off Kadabek. Kadabek head it away-ish. Can't seem to clear the lines. Team has had to come back to pick up the ball. Falvin to Nacho. Kadabek to Fisker. Fisker to Falvin. Falvin forward to Timo, who's got loads of space here. He's got Jonathan Tar with him. And Timo forcing the corner. Smart play from Werner. See what we can do with our first corner. Got onto a play short to Fisker. Fisker gets a goal kick. I thought that was another corner there, but it wasn't to be. And Donovan are touching the ball for the first time with the goal kick. That's been all Orlando so far, which isn't a good sign. Falvin going backwards again. Kadabek with a good tackle. Falvin. Werner to Kadabek. Kadabek cuts inside, goes past Taawoun, I can't even there, puts the ball in back post. Balak, and Balak makes it 1-0. Balak for his first goal in the league. Putting it past Donovan, who got a hand on the ball but went off to tip it over. And Balak making good on his push up a little bit. Kadabek coming back from his time away as well. Getting an assist as well. I think Donovan got a hand on it. He had to cover his arm. Unlucky there for Donovan, but Balak. Because Marseille 1-0 up against Orlando City, and like I said, if I have to beat anyone, I want to beat Billy. So, Tolisso forward to Promise. Or just sort of pushes Promise with the ball basically inside. It's just finds Politone's got loads of space now. On's out of position. Ball in. Nacho to Tolisso to Fisco to Falvin. Werner. Balak. That wide to Alonso to Promise. Promise whips it in. And it's Falvin, and Falvin makes it 2. Falvin beating Grimaldo in the air. And I planned my team to face Billy's 4-5-1. I was going to play 4-5-1 versus 4-5-1. Billy changed his team to Your Faithful 4-3-3, and actually not working out for me. It's Falvin with another headed goal, taking advantage of the small defensive players at the back. And that's 2 headed goals here. And I remember getting flashbacks of Banfield against Ohod last season, when Banfield won 3-0 and all 3 goals were headers against Keylor Navas. And Donovan suffering the same fate here with not being able to save any headers. But Orlando looking to put the ball in here, and it's Alonso heads it away. Riosola inside to Iniesta, and Iniesta will pull one back for Orlando City with a fantastic strike there from Iniesta. And the game's not over just yet. So Iniesta grabs his 2nd of the season. Over there from Odiosola, and Iniesta takes the first time with a powerful strike through the wall of people. And it's been a very entertaining first half so far. Fisco out wide to Alonso. Alonso inside to Balak. Gomez. Trying to find Balak, but Politano tackles him. Iniesta to Quasso, Iniesta to Ferran, who tries the long ball downfield, and Lopez comes and punches it out. Alvin, Fisco, Werner, Kadabek forward to Fisco, not to Fisco, to Falvin, sorry. It's 3-on-3 here. Werner, back to Falvin. Balak shoots and Balak pushes just wide. Tried to side foot it, but couldn't get hold of it and couldn't put it on target. And Raed done well to beat Donovan, to be fair, at like top near post. But it's a loose pass here from Odiosola. Alonso giving the ball away to Iniesta though. Politano. Tap from Alonso. Alonso plays it to Balak. Gives the ball away to Iniesta. Sajic. Sane shoots, comes off Nacho Fernandez. There'll be a corner here in injury time in the first half. I'm not sure if he'd be pleased to see that Marseille actually played well for a change, even against his own team. Sajic near post, Fisco with a easy header away. Werner's going to get to it actually. Werner plays it back to Falvin in a more dangerous way. Falvin's pushing forwards, finds Werner. Werner back to Falvin, losing the ball, and that's the end of the half. Put it in first time, Falvin, Jesus. Marseille going to the break 2-1 up, which I'll be happy to take. Even game so far. We've had more possession though, which is unusual from us. And let's see what happens here in the second half. Another goal would be nice really for Marseille. Cramples on for Tolisso. And Lucas Torreira's on for Quasso for Orlando. Yeah, so Lucas Torreira is up for sale from Orlando as well. Iniesta will find Sane, finds Ziyech, and Ziyech makes it 2, and that's why I wanted another goal. It's a great play there from Orlando. Marseille just shut off, and fantastic build-up play to cause the goal for Orlando. That's a really great rest played in Ziyech. Right, the way I wrote it in my book, but that's Ziyech's second goal for Orlando as well. This should be a very, very entertaining second half, I feel. Very tense game as well. I would take a draw, rather than win, also I'll take a draw. But we've played well so far, so it'll be interesting to see how the next 40 minutes go. Balak, Crampel, Valvin, Crampel, Fisco, Kadabek. Tagged by Lacazette, and he's going to stay on the field. Grimaldo to Ziyech. Iniesta for ball to Politano. Great ball as well. And it's a ball in, and it's Nacho heads it away just off the head of Sane. Crampel to Valvin. Iniesta to Lacazette. Tagged by Nacho. Nacho Fernandez will hold off Lacazette. Go back to Lopez. Lopez will just hoof it downfield. Werner's come and head it along, but can't win the header. Torreira to Sane. McNaughty with a great tackle. Torreira to Iniesta. Iniesta out wide to Politano. Inside, went to the box I should say. McNaughty will kind of head it away. Kadabek. Smooth pass to Fisco. Fisco to Valvin. Kadabek to Crampel. Try to find Fisco, but the pass is just too hard. And Donovan saw it come in and came out and connected. McNaughty. Iniesta, there's a midfield scramble there between Ziyech, McNaughty and someone else. Ball's fallen to what team? Fisco. Comes off Grimaldo, going to go out for a throw-in. Both teams making a sub here. So we've got Wilgrig coming on for Timo Werner, Politano going off for Januzaj. Wilgrig scored in his last game actually, coming off the bench. Could say me that'd be great. Fisco. Like I said, would keep the ball in play. Actually, I thought he lost the ball, but no. Tar goes back to Donnarumma, who will long ball it. Marcos Alonso wins the ball back from Marseille. Balak to Promes. Alonso. Promes. Back to Alonso. Good ball in to back post, but Fisco's not going to get onto that. Orlando making their last substitution here is Emre Can on for Iniesta. Donnarumma with the goal kick going out right to find Odriozola. Can to Torreira. Ziyech to Sane. Kadabek intercepts. Valvin to Crampel. Promes. Keeps going. Wilgrig loose the ball to Varane. Odriozola. Great tackle there from Balak, but not enough to pry the ball away. Alonso has it back to Odriozola. Varane switching the play to Lacazette, but Kadabek's there to ruin his day. Fisco to Kadabek. Crampel, Kadabek. Ball away to Ziyech. Torreira finding Sane. Sane gets tapped by McNaughty, but the ball finds its way to Ziyech. Grimaldo whips it in, and Emre Can just over the bar. And what a hero Emre Can would have been if he had scored that. Yeah, definitely fouled Quincy Promes on there in the middle of the box, but we'll let that slide. Lopez to Wemignoli. Promise to Quampel. Forward to Grigg. Falvin, back to Grigg, back to Falvin, back to Grigg. Grigg pushing forward. Grigg putting the ball in, and Grimaldo gets to it first and calmly clears it away. Alonso back to Grigg. Alonso. Promise. Quampel will shoot from a audacious angle and Donovan easily snagged that in the air. Lacazette will head it out of play for a throw-in. The final sub here for Marseille. It's Bonaventura coming on for Ballack. Cadabek to Nacho, back to Cadabek. Fernandez. Mugnoli. Bonaventura. Cadabek back to Nacho Fernandez. Bonaventura. Oswaldo Bonaventura, fresh man, got fresh legs. Cadabek. Alvin turns and picks the ball up. Good turn back. Bonaventura. Keeps the ball going. Loose the ball though. Got muscled up by two players there. Sajic gets the ball to Sane Just. Sane inside to Emre Can. Sane Can. Januzaj to Sane. Sajic. Januzaj. Chan. Alonso, and that is the end of the game, and a very entertaining 2-2 draw there between Marseille and Orlando. And obviously a win would have been nice. We came out of the box very well, but Orlando got back into it a bit too easy for my liking. I'm sure we'll sort the defence out, maybe. But I'll take anything away from Orlando. They're a good team and some good players, and had more of the shots, we had more of the possession, so but yeah, take a point. And 2 goals as well, which is always good. And the match will go to, I think it might be Cadabek. Cadabek went 8.6, over 8.5. Sajic went 8.3. Venus 8.4, yes. Cadabek is the man of match for 8.6. That is the end of the stream, end of Matchday 4. Matchday 5, you'll get your new players. And I'll see you then.